It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. You know, Gucci Mane been having this thing going on with Pooh Shiesty. Ever since Pooh Shiesty set him up, lined him up in the studio, everybody got something to say. Everybody is talking. I mean, you know, Gucci Mane was a lot of people's go-to when it came to the music, when it came to that energy. A lot of these dudes looked up to Gucci Mane. I mean, I guess he was an icon to many. Not me. I didn't really rock with that. I rocked with Jeezy. I thought Jeezy was just all around better as far as music to me, but it's what spoke to me. You know what I mean? He had hustler music. He had punchlines. His voice to me was better. His ad-libs was better. It just was more relatable. You know, the snowman and all that had a heavy, it did a lot on the East Coast, man. It did a lot. I'm not going to say Gucci Mane didn't do the same. I'm not going to say that people didn't rock with him just as much. I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even watch this. I didn't hear nothing that Oskino said, but we about to get into it. The title of it is Gucci Mane would never have made it in rap if he was from Philly. We like T.I and Jeezy. And that's a fact. For me, that's a fact. So we're going to see what Oskino's crazy ass is saying. Let's see what he got to talk about. Let's share the screen real quick. If y'all haven't already, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that hype button. That helps me a lot. We growing and we moving right now. Literally last year, I think I had 500 subscribers last year. We had over 8,000. So I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart, really. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm going to keep doing my thing. And I'm going to try to make this a bigger thing. And we're going to connect everybody. Let's do it.
They're saying that Gucci Mane is going to release a song at 12 o'clock.
Who cares?
Respondations.
Who cares? You already made a statement. It's all right. It's okay. You mean you from the streets? Like, you know not to make no statement. Come on, bro. Like say Gucci Mane. I'm in the studio. I done burnt Pooh Shiesty for all this money. They come in, we got a meeting. I think we about to do something, pull an AK out on me. They smoke, smack my engine. Whatever they do, they rob me, take my chain, my watch, and all that, right? The last thing I'm gonna do is call the cops. Like the absolute last thing I'm gonna do is call the cops.
Yo, I gotta slow Oschino down. Let me slow Oschino down. We're gonna slow the speed down because I know he be talking a little bit fast. There we go. There we go. It should be a lot better now. Let's bring
like say Gucci Mane. I'm in the studio. I done burnt Pooh Shiesty for all this money. They come in, we got a meeting. I think we about to do something, pull an AK out on me. They smoke, smack my engine. Whatever they do, they rob me, take my chain, my watch, and all that, right? The last thing I'm gonna do is call the cops. Like the absolute last thing I'm gonna do is call the cops. Bro, listen. The last thing I'm gonna do is call the police. I can't be Gucci Mane and call the police. I mean, now my name just have to be Greg or Donnell, whatever his name. I can't be Gucci Mane no more. I mean, calling the police is not Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You can't call the police. You cannot make a statement. I don't care what, unless you just go and say, you know what? I'm gonna own it. I told. I'm a citizen now. I'm telling. I don't care about none of that. You can't tell and then try to deny it. I'm saying, just own it. I told. I ain't with that life no more. It's that simple. I mean, but it's hard raising the streets and from the streets to take that stance. You know what I mean? It's like, it mess with your soul. Good Lord, I would not be, I can't imagine. Here, Pooh Shiesty put a gun to me and then he smacked, oh, God, tell him to a white man that's right there about to hate all of us, gonna give us all 30,000 years. And I'm gonna just tell him, I'd rather handle it how I'm gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, even if I ain't gonna do nothing about it, I'm not telling the police though. Then, especially if I burnt the man for 20 million. Take the watch and the chain, now we even. Now, like how Offset, like, that erased the debt. Like,
that erased the debt.
That is erased.
See, that would make sense though if he didn't line everybody else up too that was attached to Gucci. Gucci brought other people over there. They got robbed too. So what are they gonna do? Especially you got the white camera guy. You got the white camera guy, man. So you know he running to the police. If you don't tell on him, he gonna tell on you. I'm not saying that Gucci Mane is right, but I don't think it's that cut dry to where, because he didn't just lose that. He would have lost all of the money that Pooh Shiesty had connected to that deal, I believe, as well. If I'm reading this right, if I'm seeing this shit right.
Raised, I'm cool, like you know what I'm saying. So I mean,
I want to invite
Oschino's actually looking at this from a business perspective. Wasn't either because he didn't know that shit was going down.
And they're saying Pooh is still signed to Gucci Mane too.
well, he signed to the federal system now. It's over. Because they won't even, the feds won't even let you make music because you can't do nothing to make money. So you know the state you might slide through and do a sneaky recording somewhere. There's different prisons in the state. Feds, you done. If he stay in the feds.
That's the craziest work too. Like Pooh Shiesty couldn't have thought, yo, after I do this, Gucci Mane definitely gonna let me go. He got no choice. Like, I don't understand how he was thinking that was gonna make sense. Like, did he make sure that he made certain calls and processed certain paperwork as he's robbing him and all of that? Like, it just sounds ridiculous. I don't think that's how it works.
He don't get out. You would never go hear nothing else about him unless he gonna rap on the phone. I mean, that's so. I know he in jail right now thinking like, why the F did I do that? Especially you just got out of prison all them years and you right back on me. Bro, I know you in jail like, yo, what the f was I thinking? I mean, he got to go in that joint and take anger management, thinking for a change, and all these type of classes that I had to take when I was in jail. Because he came out and did exactly the same thing, right back. I mean, that might be the worst thing of going right back that I ever seen in my life. Because of how big he is. You know what I mean? His dad was like, yo, his dad was been protecting him like, yo, bro, you're not doing nothing. Sit down, I'm going to do it. If we're going to do it at all, I'm going to do it. We don't go together. I mean.
Yeah, that was a silly situation for the whole family. I understand that it probably was connected to how he felt about his family member, that he felt Gucci Mane did was doing wrong after his death. But you don't win nothing. This should be a moment for people to realize, like, yo, don't risk it all, man. Don't risk it all without a plan. I'm not advocating for violence at all. But if you're going to do something, at least think about it before you do it. That shit didn't even make any sense, bro. It made no sense at all. 0 sense. And you get nothing from it. You won nothing. Everybody in the whole situation got dragged down after that. Like, what did you win? What was y'all thinking? Especially with an OG, with a mature person attached to that. That's what y'all did? It's crazy work.
Because you know the money that he got now, that's gonna run out. If he do 10 years, I mean, so his mom, he not gonna be able to take care of his mom, none of that. Let's see, I mean, not how he could have did if he was on the streets. So this is just a bad tragedy. I hope he get another chance, man. Because I think God gonna give him another chance, though. I do. Man.
You hope that he get another chance after that? Come on, Oskino. I know you done made mistakes in your life, but did you make mistakes like that? He not getting no other chance. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. It's over. I'm sure he had other chances. This ain't the first time the man went to jail or none of that. I'm sure he had other chances. You don't get nothing else to that. That's it. It's over. And that's the problem. People be thinking they get too many chances. They think shit is sweet. They playing around with this life shit. You can't play around with life, man. As we progressing, as we going in life, things are getting more serious, and you should probably pay attention to things around you and how everything is going. They not playing no more. They are not playing no more. It's not the Wild Wild West. We got to clean up, man. Things got to get cleaned up. That's it. That's all.
I think God will give him a chance. I think he'll say, listen, that's strike two. One more, you're done. I mean, no matter what he do, the feds looking at you, bro. You got money, the threat to society. Everything you do, they're gonna be watching you. You should know that.
Only way you getting another chance is if you go to 6ix9ine route. That's it. That's the only way the feds is giving you another chance. That's the only way you get another chance with the feds if you go to 6ix9ine route. We've seen it over and over and over again. If you snitch, you win. If you don't snitch, you got to do the time. It is what it is, man. And a lot of people is biting the cheese. A lot of people is biting the cheese. They like, man, shit, I'm lit. I'm lit. Why would I sit there and do that? I don't agree with it. If you want some street, stay like that. If you a civilian, stay like that. Don't mix it. You can't be both. If you J. Cole, be J. Cole. If you're supposed to be Gucci Mane, you're supposed to be Gucci Mane. But we see that don't always add up to that.
Bro, they know everything he was doing. Even if Gucci Mane ain't say nothing, you think they don't be watching everybody that got money? Kodak Blacks and anybody that's got any type of prison, like anything like that, they watching you, bro. So he should have knew better than that.
Yeah, they're saying that he had his ankle monitor on him and everything.
That's true, the ankle monitor. How you gonna be that though? Unless you go there and say, listen, I didn't do anything. They said Gucci Mane bodyguard was a cop or something, a retired cop or something.
Man, they got a good 3 or 4 witnesses. Civilian dudes. So
I think the engineer was a white boy. They got once
cameraman.
Once you do something to the white boy, the engineer, whatever he is, you're done. Listen, what they should have did was this: what they should have did. Well, say the white boy's the engineer, a cameraman. Listen, bro. Listen, you ain't had to do it. I'm sorry. I'm out 100,000 for you. Before the case even nothing. We go 100,000 for you. I'm sorry. He wasn't supposed to be involved. Give him 100,000. Because first of all, you shouldn't do nothing to the cameraman and the engineer anyway. They ain't got to do with nothing. You know what I mean? But then when they got the Gucci Mane chain on, the 1017 chain on Instagram, go to jail. It's almost like the story.
Yeah, the YNs is getting it out, man. I don't think they was gonna be like, yo, we just gonna get Gucci Mane. We only attacking Gucci Mane. Everybody else, put them to the side, let them be chill, figure it out later. You know what I'm saying? They not thinking that. They wilding, they popping out. They trying to do the craziest situation, period, because they going off of emotion. Everything like internally, they just turned up. And they drinking too? Come on, man. They not gonna be like, you know what? I touch the white kid. Keep the white kid out of it. Don't touch the engineer. Engineer, just be quiet and you won't get hurt. Like, nah, they going crazy. They going crazy, man. They wasn't thinking like that.
You ever hear the story, right? When the guy went to the bank, right? He wrote the teller a note saying, "Need the money?" So she gave him the money. He ran out. He on Instagram showing the money. The cops lock him up, right? The cops lock him up and shit. He like, what I do? Then he robbed the bank. He said, I didn't rob it. I asked her nicely because she give me the money. They said, get your dumb ass in jail. Like, what are you talking about? You can't go to bank ass. Go to jail.
And you know why he thought that was cool? I actually found out. I met a dude out here who robbed a bank in California and did that and got away because he was giving away the money. It wasn't like a real robbery. I don't even understand. My brain can't even comprehend. But yeah, I met some wild people in my life. And apparently that was at one point they just allowed it. I feel like it was like Iverson crossover, right? When the Iverson did the crossover, the refs didn't know how to call it. They didn't know what to do. It was like, I think that's all right. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because they never seen it done before. It was unique. So when this dude that I met, who was on the news, robbed the bank, apparently they didn't know what to do because he was giving the money back too. I think he was giving the money back. That's what he took. You know, that's I ain't gonna go too deep into it. You know what I mean? But he ain't get charged like that. But that's crazy as hell to think you could do crimes and not do the time. Like you should have your mind set up. If you doing something wrong, the chances of you getting caught up for it are very high and very likely. I feel like these kids today, I don't know if they be on drugs. Well, I know they be on drugs. You're gonna get caught, nigga. You doing dumb shit, you're gonna get caught. It is what it is. And nobody's gonna feel sad for you or sorry for you. That is not how the world works. We're not sad or sorry for you. You did some dumb shit. Now you gotta face the consequences like a man. Stand up, even if you're young. It is what it is. You should have known better. And if you didn't know better, now you will know better because now you got to figure it out.
So it's almost like a joint like that. Like, bro, you can't like you can't beat up somebody at their job as an engineer, professional cameraman, whatever he was, that has nothing to do with Gucci, none of that, and you beat him up and choke him and he got bruises on him and all that. He's telling. You should know that he's telling. He can't wait to tell. And you're famous and you Pooh Shiesty? Oh, I'm telling on you. And I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you and I'm gonna tell on you. So my thing, I would have got right in front of that. Anybody that was a civilian, I would have got right in front of that. Yo, my bag with some bread. They won't tell. They thought Gucci Mane was like, I'm from the streets. I mean, they think he was carrying it how they was carrying it. No, he wasn't carrying it like that. I don't care what the song say. Mind you, I don't know Gucci Mane. I never really think about Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane appears like, we don't really, I mean, Gucci Mane, we know that we don't really, I mean, Gucci Mane is Gucci Mane. They like Jeezy more up here. You know what I'm saying? They like more like Jeezy up here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I felt the same way, but I'm not sure because I did know some niggas in New York that was rocking with Gucci Mane for the dumbest, ignorant reasons. Just like, oh, yo, I heard Gucci Mane really put in that work. He put in that pain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I remember. People was like, yo, Gucci Mane is fire. Like, I'm rocking with him because he really put in that pain. He put in that work when he had the alleged situation. Well, it's not alleged. I think it really happened. The situation with I forgot what dude's name was. Whoever Jeezy's man was, who Gucci had to defend himself against. Who went to put in work. I guess he went to go rob Gucci Mane. It's crazy how that situation was. People always was trying to rob Gucci Mane. Maybe they knew he was a lick. Maybe they knew he was a come up. Maybe they knew he was soft. I mean, at the end of the day, if it happens more than one time, maybe people know something that we don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know Gucci Mane. I don't know how he was, but I heard a lot of people say he wasn't like that, especially Waka Flocka was like, he's not like that.
They like people like Gucci Mane, but like they don't really think he can rap that good up here. You know what I'm saying? They think Jeezy can rap. So up here is more, this is a rap town. They want to hear you be hot. Gucci Mane more of a legend down south, Atlanta and all that. He been out for a long time, but up here, like, man, Philly don't really care about nobody unless you're a new young person.
Different. I'm gonna keep it a buck. From what I know, being from New York, Philly different. They ain't even like some New York rappers. Like, it's totally different over there. I don't really know what they be into. And I'm sure it's different on different sides of Philly too. You know what I'm saying? So he not lying. He not lying at all. Like, yeah, Philly is totally different. And I can see how they wouldn't rock with Gucci like that. New York is a different type of energy. So many more people. It's so much more things that people look at when they looking at you as a rapper. So, I think Philly is just a different place. And especially from Oskino's time. Oskino time is totally different than now. Because look at how Philly looking now. Philly look sus right now. Some of them rappers from Philly, boy, right now, you would never know they from Philly, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
This real picky up here. They like, they don't really like a lot of people. Not from the people I be here. They like, they like the Futures and stuff like that. But they don't like a lot of people. I never really heard nobody playing Gucci Mane up here. Did you? Never heard nobody play Gucci Mane ever up here.
I didn't grow up with the big Gucci Mane presence. Yeah, Gucci Mane wasn't real big. I think Jeezy was much more bigger over here also.
Yeah, we know who Gucci Mane is because you know Gucci Mane been doing a lot of big things for a long time. But we don't really think about Gucci Mane. Like, if Gucci Mane was from Philly, he wouldn't have made it. Wouldn't have made it if it's from Philly. I mean, the rap skill, like the way he rap. Not back in the time, like back when he came out, like when we came, I mean, down south they went him. Like we don't understand it up here. So that's why when T.I came out, even though he's from down south, he was like, oh shit, this boy right here. Like, I mean, T.I is an elite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So because down south you gotta have swag. Up here you had to have bars. This back in the day. Swag down there, he had both. You know what I'm saying? So it's few people that had both. Like Lil Wayne.
I disagree with Oschino. He said up north you had to have just bars. Maybe that's Philly. And again, I'm not speaking for Philly because I'm not from Philly. I'm from New York. But you had to have both bars and the swag, the flow, all of that. Like you had to have niggas had to have some street credit to them into it, all of that. You couldn't just be, yo, I just rap and I got the crazy bars. That doesn't work in New York. Maybe that worked in Philly. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's totally, nah.
Had both. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy had both. I mean, so like a lot of down south shit back in the day, they didn't come up here. So Gucci Mane, like, you know, some of his hits like on the TV and shit like that. But like, I mean,
nah, that was some ratchet back in New York. I don't know what he's talking about. Not even gonna lie to you. I heard a lot of Gucci, and then I heard a lot of people remixing the Gucci. And don't forget, Nicki Minaj was signed to Gucci Mane. So you had Fendi rocking with, you had a lot of people from New York. Waka Flocka mother is from New York. So I don't believe Oskino might not know his history about that. It's okay though. But people was rocking with Gucci. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Gucci wasn't popping. He was popping. He was definitely popping. Now Jeezy, I will say I felt like that, to me at least, that wave was crazy. Jeezy hit the East Coast crazy, but he's from the East Coast, so it only makes sense. Not to say that Gucci's not from the same place, but that Snowman, the shirts and all of that, the mixtapes, I don't know. Gucci hit different. I mean, my bad. Jeezy hit different when he first came out. And I would say that Gucci was right after that. Like his wave came right after that, I believe.
Gucci Mane up here, so. But you know, now people look at it as he told or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know that's hurting. If it wasn't, he wouldn't be lying about it and trying to make a song about it. I mean, if you ain't tell, you ain't got to explain nothing. If you ain't tell, you wouldn't have to worry about none of that. Yeah, I ain't tell. I ain't say, what you talking about? I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? When the FBI going to see you made a statement, like, we think they lying. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is the Gucci Mane. I don't know you Gucci Mane, but just say, just own it. So I got a wife and kids now. I got a mansion. I got Rolls Royces. I'm told, yeah. I ain't with all that street shit no more. There's nothing. That's
he kind of said he told by putting out the song. I don't know. I don't know if y'all agree or not, but I feel like by putting out the song, he kind of made it known, to me at least, that he told. It is what it is, right? Like he's not worrying about Pooh Shiesty, obviously. Let's see what Waka Flocka was talking about, though. Waka Flocka has some words for Gucci Mane. This is all old, though. This is back in the day. This is what Waka Flocka said about Gucci Mane back in the day. So maybe we just missed it. We wasn't paying attention. Bring that back.
This interview with the Breakfast Club back in 2013 with Flocka speaking on his relationship with Gucci Mane.
Why's my... Oh, there we go. Couldn't get my volume all the way up. Let's do it again. Let's bring it back.
Keep this interview with the Breakfast Club back in 2013 with Waka Flocka speaking on his relationship. Mane.
And he ain't no blood. Like, I don't know why he trained that. He ain't none of that. Like, he's 35 years old. Like, this guy is crazy.
I'm confused. Where did Gucci get this reputation? We know he caught a body one time, but
he accidental murder, man. He killed somebody. He was like 20 feet down running with his back turned. Your shot just got lucky. You ain't no killer. A killer that look somebody in the eyes and give it to him face to face. That's a killer. There ain't no killer. Guy got his back turned. He running. There ain't no killer. The first fight we ever had, wasted a song called "Wasted" on Wasted with Pop. I was on that record. We shot a video for that. All that. He told the director, like, yo, what's up with the video? Oh, Goose said delete your files.
Whoa.
So you was on the original song?
Wow. Yeah, I'm like, yo, man, been shaky with him, man. I got shot, he ain't shoot back. My best friend died in the studio, he recording today.
Police said Mario.
Hey, yo. So he said his best friend got shot and Gucci ain't shoot back and he was in the studio with him.
Hamilton, whose stage name was Slim Dunkin, was shot and
I
killed.
remember this dude, Slim Dunkin. I actually remember the dude. So that's why Waka Flocka stopped messing with Gucci. Okay, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. And he said the joint was an accidental murder. I heard that too. That's not the first time I heard that.
After an argument last night at a music studio.
Gucci paid for the lawyer fees of the guy that...
Man, that's real, man. That's real. That's real, dog. That's real.
So there you go. There you have it. There you have it. It's a lot of kids that probably threw their life away listening to Gucci Mane, thinking that Gucci Mane was everything, that he really was a G, that he was holding it down in the streets. He was living by the code. All of these things. Videos of him saying he don't snitch. Don't snitch. That's all you got to do. I seen a video like that. I don't know if y'all seen that. We're going to pull it up, though. Let's get back to Oschino real quick.
That's the perfect way for him to carry it. Instead of saying, no, I ain't telling this, that, and that, don't be disgusted. Say, I'm above all that street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would carry it if I was him, but I wouldn't have told, though. I mean,
What's up? This is Cam Capone.
Make sure y'all check out my man Cam Capone. But yeah, man, what y'all feel about this situation? It's a lot of fake rappers. I feel like the rappers right now is trying to actually be real rappers. They trying to put their real life into the music, and they built all of their personas off of the old rappers, thinking that the old rappers was not entertaining, not realizing a lot of these dudes was just trying to get record deals. They was trying to feed their families, and they was just entertaining. They was just trying to have fun. But now we see words really have meaning. We got to be very, very, very careful what comes out of our mouth. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The tongue is death and life in the tongue. They say that. They teach that. But some people don't take it seriously. They don't think music is that serious. But we're seeing now that the music is kind of affecting the culture. So we see how serious it is. And it's time for the change, man. It's time for the change. Let's see what Gucci be talking about. This is Gucci right here. This is Gucci. By the way, I never, ever thought this dude was cool. Never in my life.
I don't say, you sound to me, you know, gangster, then you ain't sounding me anymore.
My rapper right after a session. Get watching that necklace. I need them Cuban links in them beginning.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. It's the only thing I believe in. I don't say, you sound to me.
Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Sound like he changed that whole way of living and thinking when it came to this situation, when it came to business, by, you know, his own admission on this music. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all dropping in the comments. Are y'all still Gucci Mane fans? Do y'all think Gucci Mane would have actually made it in Philly? Do you think Oskino, what he's saying is true? Or do you think he's capped? Y'all let me know, man. But make sure, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you hit the hype button on the video. And I'm catch y'all on the next joint, man. We out of here.